Hamlin is committed to high-impact learning, a set of best practices internationally recognized for student success. These experiences are intentional, driving students to be engaged and invested in what they study, both inside and outside of the classroom. Practices include internships, collaborative research with faculty, first-year seminars, capstone courses, and study abroad. For example, 100% of Hamlin students gain experience in their field before graduating, meaning they have real-world experience that makes them dynamic, critical thinkers who are highly employable and promotable. High-impact learning is the core of Hamlin, focused on the whole person, transformative in nature, and designed to create opportunities with outcomes for students that will be valued by the individual and society. To quote Hamlin's Associate Provost Mike Reynolds, "We don't merely provide some wonderful experiences for a few exceptional students, we provide exceptional experiences for all students."
I decided to do this Vietnam trip because it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, when are you going to ever have a chance to come here with people with you that are knowledgeable, that can teach you about things, go visit businesses, and find out what is really happening on the other side of the world?
The world is our marketplace now. If we don't embrace understanding that and being part of it and teaching it, exposing people to it, we're not prepared to go where the opportunities are and to make things work in a very difficult, changing environment.
I was born and raised in a place called Enemy Swim, South Dakota. It's called Tokanuwa in our language, the Dakota language. I was born an only child, but I was adopted by my mom's parents after she passed away, so I became the youngest of 13. There wasn't much for income, and everyone else was older, so they were off trying to go to school, trying to make a living. And so it was just my mom and myself. One of the main reasons I chose Hamlin was because of the close-knit community. And it's not just the feel, because if you walk the campus, it's like you're in a small town. My undergrad was in South Dakota, which was in a small town, but it's a university with a campus similar to Hamlin. I want to take more business law and more commercial law. That's the direction that I'm heading for development. Anything from tribal statutes to legal infrastructure. I want to go back because it's a part of my fabric, it's a part of who I am, and I can never walk away from that. My family still lives there, and I'll always really care about the community and where I come from. We also don't have a word for goodbye, because goodbye is forever, and in our culture we didn't believe in saying goodbye forever, so what we say is ake wachia kekta, which means that we'll see you again another day.
What I began doing is consulting with medical examiners on forensic anthropology cases. The more I got involved in that, the more I realized that Hamlin would be a really great place for a forensic science program. So we have a lot of students that are hired by crime labs right out of graduating from Hamlin. We have former students in almost every crime lab in the metro area.
I knew I wanted to do something in science when I went to Hamlin. Forensic science was kind of my interest, so I decided to do a major in chemistry, and then I pursued the forensic science certificate as well. I went and talked to Dr. Susan Meister, who is the head of the program, and she said, "You want to be in the lab?" I said, "Yes, I do want to be in the lab. How do I do it?" Sue Meister is the state anthropologist of Minnesota. She's also the chair of our program at Hamlin and has so many connections. She's done amazing work, amazing research. She gives a lot of opportunities to her students, and there are a lot of us.
We're very engaged and work with our students very closely. We also send students out to do internships in all of the agencies in the metro area related to law enforcement, forensic science.
Forensics Minnesota wouldn't have the manpower, the people power without Hamlin.
They all are very, very generous with taking our students and providing a really great experience for them.
I had a very long college search, so I looked at Hamlin, I looked at other schools in the area, And the vibe just felt right. The people were really cool, they were interesting. There's not a really typical Hamlin student. I really love liberal arts schools because they really want you not just to focus on your major, but to understand things around you. They really want you to have a well-rounded education. I remember my freshman year, I was realizing that sociology class related to my political science class was related to my creative writing class, and it's all coming together. In order to graduate, you have to complete either an internship, a collaborative research project with a professor, your own field study work, or a service learning project. A lot of other schools, you get your degree, you go out on a job hunt, but at Hamlin, you get your degree, you also have this experience behind you that helps you stand out. That's the original building built in 1907. I work as a new student mentor. We work with the incoming classes and make sure that they know what they're doing, how to get involved, and then kind of make a smooth transition. What I love about Hamlin and what I think a lot of students will love is that you have that one-on-one connection. You have guidance, whether it's your new student mentor, your professor, your advisor. They're all there to help guide you through the process and to get you those opportunities that are not available to every student.
The whole Hamlin experience for me has been positive, and I'm looking forward to the future. I want to be able to go out into the workforce and come back a number of years later and help out as well.
When I go back, I will be even more effective with all this new perspective. I think I'm just going to continue to grow and grow and grow.
The billboards are accurate. Do you like it that the professors know your name, that you get to collaborate with them? If you want to feel valued, honestly, Hamlin's the right choice.